Hello. This show's weird. Welcome to On. This is Anime We Watch, the series where DJ and Sam dive into a new anime series or film, what have you, every single week. We've done quite a few. We're actually reaching the end of this run. If you guys want us to do it more, let us know, because I don't think we've watched all the anime. I think there might be more.
I mean, yeah, there might be one or two we've missed.
Yeah, but it almost felt like we got close to the bottom of the barrel with Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. That's just a little zing, a little ribbon.
You're gonna have to watch yourself, man, because this is beloved.
It is, and some fandoms are confusing. That's sometimes you just don't get it. I'm just kidding. We're going to do our formal review for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Watch the first 4 episodes with you guys on Wednesday. You guys can join us every single week while we watch anime series or films. And also, we were talking about today, continuing that, not for anime, but for series that you guys like. Maybe a couple episodes of that, or a movie about time. We could watch about time. I've also gotten into Kim's Convenience. We could talk about that. I would like more people to watch that show with me. But as we go through, yes. I like the 1800s set piece. I think that's really cool. I think the use of monsters, and also another culture like Japan diving into mythology like that, I think that is really interesting.
Agreed.
And I can see why more people are would stick along with this series, for what it is extremely. There's no way I can't say that this series and show are extremely popular.
Yeah.
I just wish it was, I watched this at a younger age.
I
had more life in me. For
me, it reminds me a lot of Castlevania, because you've got the family of monster hunters, supernatural dealers with stuff, but Castlevania is written by Warren Ellis, and so it's better. It's just better on pretty much ever. You know what? You should check out Castlevania season 2, because it takes a while to set up everything, but the last few episodes when they do the big fight, it has some of the coolest anime fights.
I've seen some online.
It's
cool.
Really impressive, and it just reminds me of that, except that show's more interesting because of vampires and all that stuff. But again, everything on paper about this whole series, I think is interesting, and I think could be done in a way. I was going to say a cooler way, but I think what I mean is something more that would interest me more.
So we said supernatural abilities, supernatural enemies. Yeah. My head. Let's throw a werewolf in there. Let's throw a mummy, zombie. Mm-hmm. I looked up what the rest of them were really quick. Yeah, I'll go through them really quick. Season 2, we deal with humanoids that are strong. Mm-hmm. And they're the creators of the mask. Yeah. Next, we get psychic manifestations. So creatures are born out of people's psychic powers. Cool. Next, you get a bow and arrow that makes people strong. Mm-hmm. Next, an arrow makes certain user extra strong.
Cool.
And after that, you can steal artifacts. You can make discs, and you can insert them into individuals.
Oh, wow.
There you go. And then after that, you have the spin. Overall, I'll say I'm a little disappointed when it said supernatural creatures, because the first one's clear-cut vampire.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's not.
It's not any of that.
It's not any of that.
Oh,
so,
well.
You know what? I think we should, when it comes to appeal for people who have not watched anime and would like to check out at least this series.
Yes.
I think it's fair to say that if you're interested in supernatural storylines, also period pieces, if you're an Anglophile, if you're a fan of merry old England, the Queen, the Beatles, this is it.
Attempts at accents that are related thusly.
They're pretty funny. That is pretty funny. And you know what? If you can find the uncensored version, I think you're going to enjoy it more. If you like heightened violence, this seems like it seems like the show wants to have fun. It's a bummer we're watching a censored version of it. Yeah. So Netflix might not be the place to watch, but I know it's popped up on Hulu, and there's other places like Crunchyroll where you can watch it online. But that's what I'd say. So
yeah, I would say if you wanted to check this out, I think if you liked weirder or wilder stuff, and you like kind of soap opera-y drama.
Oh, that is exactly. Yeah. It's so we like to say that Arrow and Your Flash and everything, those are soap operas. Basically. Yes. This is soap. This is a soap opera to the millionth degree.
Yeah, that is what this is. So if you're into that, and also if you watch this, you're like, I don't know, maybe check out Castlevania on Netflix.
There you go.
You're already on Netflix. Just pop over to Castlevania.
Yeah, I wonder why this one's censored.
Great question, because Castlevania is insane. The violence in Castlevania is insane.
I don't think I did not finish the first season, but I will say that first episode genuinely fucked me up.
Yeah. Why is this one censored? Great question. Who's to say?
This can't be on the kids section. I'll check after this. I will go double check just to make sure. But you know what? Out of 10, what would you rate this series?
From what we saw,
honest opinion too.
Honest opinion, probably like a 7.5 because I honestly didn't hate it. I liked some of the goofiness. I just don't know if I'd watch. I liked what we saw. I just don't know if I'd watch more. It didn't like immediately strike me like a Cowboy Bebop or Akira or My Hero.
I think I have to agree with you. It's very slow burn weirdly. Like even though the episodes were barely 20 minutes, it felt like we're burning through plot. We're burning through a lot of exposition, but that it doesn't pertain to any of the supernatural interesting elements of this. And then when we got there, it was okay, but with censoring and so many inner monologues and so many just like Jojo being kind of clueless about what's happening, even though he's learning like Hamon, which is like some kind of magic fighting thing. Like we get that you can be confused. It kind of felt, I didn't like that the character felt so incapable at times. It's not quite for me. So I give it like a 6 out of 10. I think it's and also that being said, I think the animation's a little bit like lackluster. I think some character designs are interesting. I think the mechanics of the vampires is interesting, but it definitely looks like, hey, we don't have the biggest budget, so we're going to try our best. And it's kind of like Young Justice sometimes, where we just get long stills. It feels that way. That's not exactly how it happens in the show, but it feels that way. So 6 out of 10. But if you guys are a fan of it, let us know. Also, next week we're going to be watching One Punch Man because we put up a poll on Patreon, and then following that we'll do Attack on Titan. Don't worry, we'll get to Attack on Titan. I was asking which one we did first. So One Punch Man will be doing a watch along next Wednesday. So make sure you tune in back here at patreon.com/onlystupidAnswers. If you're listening to this, welcome. We held off a little bit, but now you can listen to it. And hopefully you can join us for the watch alongs and the live reviews. And also, you guys can, if you're part of the $15 tier, you can enter a lottery to send in your review. And we want to hear from Brenda and Caitlin. Let's take a look.
It's pretty bizarre, obviously. This was my first time seeing it dubbed, and I think that really helped me. The story is kind of out there, and it's really fast-paced. Like, in the first episode, you jump 19 years. It's been recommended to me quite a bit. I just haven't really been able to get into it, but I think watching it this second time around really actually got me interested in continuing the series now that I have a better grasp of what's going on. It's pretty out there, so I'm interested to see where they take it, and I'm interested to see what a full season arc looks like, to see if that will give me a better sense of what's going on.
It was an adventure, all right. At the beginning, I thought I was going to be super down for it, to be honest, because it was very dramatic and over the top, and I usually really love stuff like that. And then it went from dramatic and funny to just weird. Probably will not watch any more than that, to be honest.
You guys are going to keep watching, or if you've already watched all of it, tell us what we missed.
Yeah, what I'd like to know is if you are a big fan, tell us what we're missing. Tell us what we're missing on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
If we're being poo-poo heads, let us know.
Let us know. And if you want to watch along with One Punch Man or any of that stuff, please go to patreon.com/onlystupidAnswers.
That's the one. All right, gang. We're going to go over to our other podcast. Hopefully you can join us. Make sure you listen, rate, subscribe, follow Twitter. Bye.
Bye.